Boys in the Mystery of Where Babies Come From, starring Frank and Joe Hardy, brought to you by Hunt's Tomato Ketchup. Deliciously yours.
Hey, Frank.
Hey, Joe.
Nice sweater, Frank.
Yours too.
Thanks, Dad gave me mine.
You gave me mine too.
Dad's great.
Yeah, he is.
Great. You want to play Monopoly?
Not now.
Chess?
No. You have to think too hard.
Clue?
No! But you're getting closer. Why don't we do some sleuthing?
Ooh, I love the word sleuthing, Frank. It gets me excited right in the pit of my stomach.
Me too. It's a great word.
Is there some mystery to solve, Frank, that we can use our sleuthing powers on?
Yes. But let's change sweaters first.
Okay. Nice sweater, Frank.
Yours too.
Thanks. Now, what's the mystery?
Well, I heard someone at school say that Nancy Drew may have to get married just because she has a bun in her oven.
Gosh, Frank, that doesn't make any sense at all. Our housekeeper, Mrs. Danvers, has had whole cakes in the oven, and she's never had to get married.
That's just it. Something's fishy here.
Fishy. I love the word fishy, Frank. It gets me excited right in the pit of my stomach.
Me too. And you're right. It doesn't make sense. Hold on. I have to think. No, it hurts!
Oh. Well, how are you going to solve this mystery? I know. Let me interrogate you, Frank. Who told you this crazy thing about buns in the oven?
I don't remember.
Well, that finishes that investigation.
Wait. No, the school nurse said it.
Nurse Ratched? Gosh, that music sure is ominous. I wish Mrs. Danvers would leave our stereo system alone. Maybe we can get Dad to fire her. That way would be just guys in the house. I'd prefer that.
Me too.
And she's so crazy, always trying to get me to jump out the window.
That's just her sense of humor.
Well, it's not funny. Women are terrifying, aren't they?
That's what Dad always said.
Say, speaking of terrifying women, why don't we go see Nurse Ratched and ask her about this crazy bun in the oven stuff?
We could ask her, but that just seems too simple.
Why don't we do some sleuthing? My stomach again is just like late at night when I... Oh, never mind. Why don't we go see Nurse Ratched? But we won't actually ask her anything. We'll listen around for clues, and that way it'll still be sleuthing. Ooh.
Good idea. Joe. But, why don't we, change sweaters first?
Okay.
End of Act 1. Act 2, sponsored by Baby Ruth, because your body needs fuel too.
Hello, Nurse Ratched.
Well, hello, boys. Nice sweater.
wanted to ask...
One of us is sick. We think it might be strep throat.
Oh, strep throat, huh? And which of you has it?
We don't know. We thought you'd better examine both of us.
Oh, sure, I'll examine you. Oh, you boys are so cute. I could just eat you up.
Eat us up? Like buns in the oven?
No, not like buns in the oven. Like hot dogs.
Gee, another terrifying woman whose sense of humor I don't understand.
Now, which of you is Joe and which of you is Fred? I gotta get the two of you confused.
I'm Frank!
I'm Joe.
And I'm ready for action! Oh, I gotta watch myself. Or I'm gonna get myself in trouble. I just love young men. That's why I took this job. Alright, boys. Take off your shirts and your pants. Look down your throats.
Oh, okay. But you gotta promise you'll tell us more about buns in the oven.
Sure. Hot cross buns, French pastries, French movies, X-rated X-ray. Oh, anything you want, Joe.
Frank.
I thought you were Joe.
I am Joe, I just got confused.
You bozo!
All right, boys, take off your clothes.
Gosh. I didn't know they had to tie you up to check for strep throat.
Neither did I.
Alright. Let's add up the facts we know so far about the mystery.
Well, Nurse Ratched said we don't have hernias because she gave us that coughing test for 2 hours.
Alright. That's fact number one. What else?
Well, she thinks we're cute.
I think we're cute too. But come on, that's not enough clues. This is all a mystery. Nancy may be in trouble.
Well, I find it hard to think I'll bundle up this way. I wonder when she's coming back with the bicycle pump.
Frank! Joe, what are you boys doing here?
We're sleuthing, Dad.
Ooh.
You boys really are retarded. I should have my sperm analyzed. Didn't you know that Nurse Ratched is a sex maniac?
Gosh, Dad, no!
Wow!
Is she?
And what's sperm?
And what's sex? And what's maniac? And what's retarded?
Why should Nancy Drew have to get married? Just because she has a breakfast food in her oven.
Breakfast food.
I mean, there must be some reason she has to get married.
She's pregnant.
Pregnant? Gosh! What's pregnant?
I was gonna wait until you boys were 35 or so, but since you know so much already, I might as well tell you the rest of the story. All right. I'm going to tell you where babies come from.
Babies! Well, what do babies have to do with buns in the oven?
Oh, it's complicated and a little disgusting.
Go ahead, Dad. We can take it.
Well, all right. We'll start with the flower and the bee. The bee takes pollen from the stamen and delivers it to the pistil, which, in human terms, is like fertilizing the egg. And
That's about all the filth I think these boys should learn for one day, Mr. Hardy.
Oh, gosh, Dad, you've been chloroformed! What'd you do that for? Are you crazy?
Is the Pope Catholic?
I don't know. He's Polish. Is he Catholic too?
Wait, Joe, we got some clues from Dad, right before he lost consciousness. Now, he said something about eggs. Now, you make eggs on top of an oven, while you make buns inside of an oven. So maybe there's something about being on top and being inside.
Oh, gee, Frank, that doesn't ring any bells with me. I think we have a lot more sleuthing to do.
Something make you shiver, honey?
Bee, flower, inside, on top.
That's very nice. It's almost a haiku.
Haiku? Geez, I just don't understand women.
That's because we have different hormones.
I learned about that in health class. We had to write a paper on what makes a hormone.
Oh, you did. And tell me, what makes a whore moan?
I don't know. I got an F. Is that a good grade?
I like a good F.
Can you go away for a minute? I need to think.
Sure. But then I'll be back. And we'll take some pictures.
I'm so confused. I feel we're on the brink of this really big mystery, but I find it hard to concentrate because we're tied up in our underwear. And that crazy woman just keeps coming in here and acting all funny.
Oh, she said she wasn't crazy. She said she was Polish Catholic.
I don't know, Joe. Joe, look! Joe? She didn't even pull their sweaters. Gosh! Joe? I think maybe she is crazy.
End of episode 2. You may think she's just your gal, but she may be everybody's pal. Prophylaxis prevents venereal disease. Next week, Frank and Joe join a health club and get a fungus in a strange place.